A Saturday afternoon crash claims the life of a panhandle man. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, authorities say a Sidney man died as the result of a collision Saturday afternoon. According to NSP spokesman Cody Thomas, Morrill County authorities requested assistance from the State Patrol for the crash approximately 3 to 4 miles west of Bridgeport around 4:20 p.m. on Highway 92. Investigators determined a Dodge Caravan driven by 65-year-old Dusty Tremblay of Sidney was attempting to turn east onto Highway 26 from a historical marker pull-off, and the van collided with a westbound Dodge Dakota pickup. He was pronounced deceased at the scene. The driver of the pickup was transported to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries, while a passenger in the van was transported with minor injuries. Thomas says the crash remains under investigation. Well, a murder suspect was apprehended in Sidney Thursday night. 52-year-old Sergio Torres was wanted out of San Joaquin County, California, for the June 4th murder of his wife, Sonia. Torres was taken into custody after running a stop sign in Sidney, and officers then found the active arrest warrant for murder. Torres is currently in custody, awaiting extradition to San Joaquin County to answer to the charges. We'll have more news right after this.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether it is building, buying, or renovating, we have the home loan or home equity line of credit to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
High Plains Auto Club presents the 23rd Annual Father's Day Rock and Roll Classic. Friday, June 17th. Registration begins at 2 p.m. at the Gearing Civic Center with a welcome barbecue, cruise for cash, and ice cream social. Saturday, June 18th, parade at 9 a.m., show and shine from 10 to 4, and awards banquet. To enter, go to highplainsautoclub.com or call 308-765-2418. This event is sponsored by Dairy Queen, Dooley Oil, and KNEB Rural Radio Network.
Welcome back. Earlier this spring, Scottsbluff County officials officially relinquished ownership of the tourism caboose located at the corner of 27th Street and Highway 26 in Scottsbluff. That in turn led to the dissolution of a 20-year interlocal agreement and the city of Scottsbluff with full ownership of the old Burlington Northern car. In March, Scottsbluff Public Works Director Mark Bohl addressed the council on the future of the caboose, and last Monday night they received 3 bids by private individuals. The highest bid was for $3,100 from Anthony Sinks of Rural Minutair, and the city council unanimously voted in favor of accepting the bid. Sinks has told the city that he will have the caboose paid for, removed, and relocated by early August. Well, a former Scottsbluff man who was released from prison in November is back in custody again. 33-year-old John Dunn was arrested last week on 2 counts of second-degree forgery. Court records show that bank security camera footage shows Dunn's cashing checks he'd stolen from 2 separate victims. Dunn recently completed a 3 to 4 year prison term following local convictions of theft by deception and second-degree forgery after fraudulently spending $6,700 from a victim's account. He was arraigned on the latest charges Friday in Scottsbluff County Court. And Scottsbluff Public Schools elementary students are participating in an amped-up summer enrichment program thanks to a grant received by the district's after-school program. SBPS will receive up to $385,000 starting this summer and extending through the summer of 2024 from the ESSER 3 Expanded Learning Collaborative, designed to launch new and support existing high-quality summer and after-school programs. This summer, after completing summer school classes and having lunch, summer school students in grades K through 5 are bused to Scottsbluff High School, where they participate in a wide variety of art, science, career exploration, community service, and physical education activities each afternoon. Well, still to come, West Nebraska All-Star Weekend is in the books. Chris Cottrell will be in with a recap right after this.
A community is connections, friends, family, schools, teams. At Allo, we're honored to be a part of your community. As members of the community, we're committed to ensuring people stay connected to the services they need. That's why we're participating in the FCC's Affordable Connectivity Program. We're providing discounts on any internet service option with Allo to qualifying households. Go to allofiber.com/ACP to learn more.
Are you looking for the perfect place to hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
Now, sports from the FNBO Sports Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
Let's get to some of the highlights from the weekend. Another great West Nebraska All-Star Week is in the books with the volleyball and football games being played over the weekend on Saturday. We start on the gridiron at Bearcat Stadium with a very entertaining football contest as the East beat the West 31-24. After an early East fumble, the West gets on the board first with a 5-yard touchdown run from Shadron's Dawson Dunbar, and then Gering's Tyler Garrett got his big night started with the 2-point conversion run around the left end. After the East got a field goal to cut into the deficit, now in the second quarter, the East gets a little bit closer on this Kiefer Anderson of Broken Bow safety, and that made it 8-5 West as the East gets more on the board. Still second quarter, and Highline's Cooper Ray darts in from 11 yards out as the East has their first lead of the game at 11-8. I said Tyler Garrett had a big night, right? The Gering Bulldog here on the double pass with the touchdown throw to Thomas Muldoon of Potter Dix, and it's the West back in front. They lead it going to the locker room at halftime, 14-11. Just one scoring play in the third quarter. Highline's Ray scores his second touchdown of the night, this one covering 8 yards with the East back in front. Then after a West field goal tied the game at 17-17, it's Kozad's Nolan Witovic taking over just a bit for the Eastsiders. Witovic caps off a drive here with a short touchdown pass to North Platte's Cade Moore. And after a huge fourth down stop by the East defense, it's Witovic again leading the East into the end zone, this time using his legs on a 13-yard touchdown run. And the East is in control, leading 31-17. How about one more, though, for Tyler Garrett? as the West gets a late fourth quarter touchdown as Garrett hauls in this 8-yard pass from Leighton Scout Gamble to get the West team within striking distance. But the East, after a close call or two with possible fumbles, able to get it into victory formation for the 31-24 win. Garrett went off in the loss for Gering. He was involved in 3 scoring plays, had a long kick return, and over 70 yards receiving. With the win, the East picked up the MVP trophies, Cooper Ray taking home offensive honors and Kiefer Anderson winning the defensive award. Earlier in the day, it was the volleyball all-star game from WNCC's Cougar Palace. Really, the first set offered the highest level of play that we saw. The West starting their dominant effort behind big swings from Mitchell's Macy Bozard, strong play at the net from Chadron's Tatum Bailey. The West took the first 3 sets to win the match, but in the all-star format, they play all 5, and it wound up a 3-2 win for the West team. Chadron's J.C. Garrett picked up MVP honors from the West bench in the win, while the Scott twins, Kalen and Kaya from Broken Bow, split honors for the East team. You see our early week Legion baseball broadcast schedule. That starts today with Gering's home doubleheader against Buckley. The Pioneers are hosting Gem City tonight. Wesco, they'll be in action tomorrow. The Zephyrs with a road game at Alliance. That is the latest today from right here at the FNBO Sports Desk. I'm Chris Catrone.
This is John. He's not an actor or a director. Can you tell? He calls himself a steward of the land. And by the looks of the way he nurtures his little corner of the earth, it's safe to say he's the real deal. John runs with us on a John Deere 3 Series tractor because you can never underestimate the value of a little tractor time. Nothing runs like a Deere.
Visit 21st Century Equipment in Alliance, Torrington, Scottsbluff, and Bridgeport, or visit 21stcenturyequipment.com. The Community Calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. First State Bank is now Riverstone Bank. Community strong with the same people you know and trust.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether you are just starting the business you have always imagined or looking to grow your existing one, we have a business loan to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally tonight, the City of Scottsbluff, City of Gering, and Empowering Families, as well as the Scottsbluff County Area Visitors Bureau, welcome 6 Rural Fellows interns to the community on the 1st of June. Rural Fellows is a unique internship program through UNL designed to connect college students to rural Nebraska communities for 10 weeks to complete community-identified projects over the summer. Gering Visitors Bureau Director Carlin Eden-Streak says to have these interns will be a great experience for the students and for members of the community.
We're going to have them working on this Scottsbluff-Gering corridor. There's been corridor studies done, so we're going to have them help us with some further expansion of what we're going to do on that corridor. They'll also be working in our downtown communities with kind of doing a business inventory list and a business owner inventory list that will help us to start develop some plans for business retention and business recruitment in the future.
The city of Scottsbluff and Gering have 2 interns to share of the summer. The Scottsbluff Area Visitors Bureau's interns will conduct a tourism marketing survey to determine who travels to the area and how they hear about us, and also assist attractions through social media marketing campaigns and help greet visitors. Empowering Family interns will work on helping increase voter participation in this year's upcoming midterm election. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.